Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Mary Preenon. I'm the Director of Communications for the Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors. And today we have our friend Alex from Real Grader and Jose from Real Grader. They are old friends. They've been with us for a couple of years now, and they are social media gurus. And we are so excited to have them back with us to tell us all about social media made easy. So without further ado, Alex.
Excellent. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing today? Heidi, appreciate you on video. How you doing today? Excellent. And yeah, we encourage all of you to be on video. This is a great training on social media. And at the end of the day, when you're on social media and you use video and you start to get comfortable with video, you actually get way more results. Doesn't mean you can't get results without being on video, but it definitely is a multiplier effect. And I look at Zoom as a great way to practice that, right? You get comfortable with yourself on Zoom, you start to get comfortable with yourself on video, then you get comfortable with yourself on social media. So just let me know in the chat, how many of you are actively using social media? Like, tell me, are you posting once a week, twice a week, 5 times a week, once a month, never? Let's just get open and honest and see where everybody's at. And that can give me a good sense of where to take the training. So we got Randy says about twice a week. Excellent. I appreciate you all turning on your videos. That's awesome. It's way more fun for me when I can see faces. From my point of view, I see a bunch of black boxes and it's like, okay, where is everybody? What are they up to? Excellent. So we got Guelda says not at all. Ashley says periodically. JC says once weekly. Mary says 3 times a week. And what would you say is the biggest thing holding you back from using social media or posting more often? Is it, I don't know what to do? Is it, I don't know what's the best use of my time? It's frustrating and overwhelming. Like, what's there for you? What's in that space of why social media hasn't really clicked for you yet?
I think what Guelda said will resonate with a lot of people here. I just have no courage. It's intimidating.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, when I got started on this whole path, I did not have much of a social media presence myself. I did it the crazy way. I just threw myself in, and I got a videographer to film me for like a full day, and I had changed into 12 different outfits like a silly person. And my videos were horrible. Like, he was like, we can't use these. This is not going to work. And I said, all right, that's fine. At least I started somewhere. It was horrible. And now I know where I can go from there, right? So, and it's not just about video, it's about just getting yourself out there on social media, whether it's getting your listings out there or getting yourself out there. But the biggest thing missing on social media, can anybody guess what the biggest thing in the real estate industry, what's the biggest thing missing on social media? Take a guess, put it in the chat. And I love these comments. JC said time management, navigating, creating quality reels. I don't know what to say. That's perfect. Consistency. The biggest thing missing on social media is actually you. Right? Because your listings show up on social media. We see that. We see content show up, but a lot of the times we don't see you. And what do you think your customers want to connect with? Do they want to connect with your properties, or do they want to connect with you? They really just want to connect with you. They want to see, oh, there's Heidi, there's Guelda. Oh, what is Guelda up to? I haven't seen Guelda in forever. Look, she's on Facebook. She just did a post, right? Like, what? Look at Heidi. She's on Instagram now. Wow, she's on Instagram. Check that out, right? Like, they want to connect with you, but that's like the missing component. Okay, so I'm going to give you some really easy things today to wake up your social media, like something simple you can do that's just going to wake up the algorithm, get you in front of more people. What I'm going to share with you today has gotten people listing appointments just from like one little post that we do, right? So just pay attention, because this is really, I've done this training probably over 150 times, and we're really getting down to the essence of like what needs to happen online for you all. So I'm going to share my screen and we will get started here. Let's go over here. All right. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so let me give you a little background why I got in the business. So I've been in the business 24 years. And the reason I got in the business is right here. It's my mom. She was a realtor and she was really an amazing realtor. She was really great with relationships. She helped people relocate from Romania to America, to New York, to the Long Island area. She came from Romania in 1968 with nothing. Their house got taken away. My family's factory got taken away. And my grandmother and my mom traded their passports for everything just to get out of there. They came to New York. They started from nothing, worked in a factory in Queens, New York at Staples factory. My mom was lucky enough to meet somebody that was in real estate in Queens, New York, and she started doing rentals. Then she worked her way up. She started doing residential, put a down payment in a house in Long Island. And then next thing you know, she was helping a lot of people relocate from Romania to buy their first home in New York. Thriving realtor, doing amazing, raising me and my brother as a single mom, not an easy task. I call her the super entrepreneur, like from zero, working in a factory to hero, raised me and my brother, retired to Florida, did amazing in real estate, and all from being a people person, right? She had no technology skills. In fact, when I came home from college in 1999, I saw my mom struggling just putting a listing into the MLS. She didn't know how to use computers. The internet had just happened. And she's like, Alex, this is not good. I got to pay the mortgage. How does this all work? So I stayed home that summer. I got my real estate license. I started helping her with digital marketing, and we closed a really big deal. It was her first commercial sale. It was an $80,000 commission check. And that was from an email campaign. So my mom's like, this is crazy. Like, how does this all work? And I'm like, I'll do that part. You do your part. Your part is like relationships. You're the people person. I'm the behind the scenes technology guy. So that's how it started for me. Then I started helping her friends because they wanted to adopt me. They're like, hey, what you did for your mom, can you do it for me too? And then I started doing websites. And then next thing you know, fast forward 24 years later, now we do digital marketing for over 50,000 agents in the country. So that's kind of how I've been in the industry so long. I've seen it all. And I'll share with you a little history here, because I think the industry is navigating some crazy changes, right? My mom had to face, and all of you who's been in the business like back in 1999. Anybody been in the industry that long? Let me know in the chat. But in 1999 is when the internet hit, right? So this whole industry had to shift to internet, and that was a huge change. Then they moved to portals. The listing data became available online. And instead of my mom being the gatekeeper, right? My mom had the keys to the castle. She had the book. She knew how to get into properties. Now people could go online and search Zillow and Realtor.com and all these sites. And that lost a little bit of power from my point of view for the realtors, because now the information was online and they came to you with the listings they wanted to see versus the other way around. Then COVID happened. Mary was with me during that period. We were doing all kinds of webinars, right? We thought everything was getting shut down. That was crazy times. People had to learn Zoom, technology, all of that. And then the settlement happens, and now there's mandatory buyer agreements. And now I believe more than ever, realtors need to show up online, right? Because they're going to look you up before they sign a showing agreement or a listing or a buying agreement. So these are all the industry changes I've seen, amongst other ones, right? But I'll take you back in time, 1998. This is what we were working with. My mom was literally carrying this book around going, here, let me find a listing for my client, right? If you think about it, it's crazy. 1998, we were doing this. Now we're doing this crazy Zoom. We're on Zoom right now, right? Like, that's just mind-blowing to me. And I think we're also like a little impatient, because back in the day, we used to do this. Now, if our listing is not on Zillow in like 5 minutes, we're screaming at somebody, right? Like, why isn't this already online? So the industry has totally changed. The internet came, blew us out of the water, right? Everybody got overwhelmed, like my mom. They were like, how do I do this? This is tough stuff. Then Google comes on the scene, and now everybody's trying to show up on the top of Google. And I remember clients coming to me like, oh, I got to get to the top of Google, Alex. How do I win those listings on the top of Google? So we were doing pay-per-click and all kinds of stuff. Then there was search engine optimization. Okay, and I'm giving you the trends because this is how the industry has evolved. Then social media came on the scene, 2014. Didn't come on the scene like last year. It came a long time ago, right? And in 2014, I saw that coming and I said, wow, realtors are going to need a lot of help building their Facebook pages, building their YouTube channels, customizing their Twitter channels when you could do that, LinkedIn profiles. So we built a company called Get Social Branding. We were actually ahead of our time. This company no longer exists because I was out there telling realtors, go social media, you're going to be first to market. And realtors are like, nah, I think social media is a fad. It's not going to be here. Facebook's not going to exist long term. I'm like, all right. Well, Facebook's $500 a stock right now. And when I was looking at it, it was 10. So things have definitely gone in that direction. Now here we are, 2024, right? So what's the big thing in 2024? For me, it's this. It's the era of the trusted real estate professional. People are going to work with realtors that they trust and realtors that care. That's my point of view on this whole thing. And I think with all that's going on right now, it's going in that direction. Realtor.com just rebranded themselves to say, we are the trusted site for real estate professionals. Everybody's talking about Google reviews. Everybody's talking about trusting your realtor. Now, if I follow Heidi on social media and I get to know Heidi, I'm going to start to like and trust Heidi. And by the time I have a listing ready for sale, I'm going to call Heidi because I've already known her on social media. That's going to be a quality lead for Heidi, right? Versus a cold lead, which a lot of you deal with, are cold leads, right? Warm, highest quality leads, according to the National Association of Realtors, the highest quality lead comes from social media. So if you want high quality leads, if you want people to just call you and say, I'm ready to list, building your social media presence is going to be really important. If I was going to sign an agreement with somebody to go look at homes, first thing I'm going to do is Google them to make sure they have experience, they're legit, I'm not wasting my time. You get where I'm going? So people are looking stuff up right now, and you need to stay front and center with that professional expertise, which many of you have, but maybe online it doesn't showcase that as much. So like I say here, now more than ever, consumers will search and evaluate the real estate agent. They're going to search you up on Google. They're going to search you up on social media. Their kids are going to search you up on social media and say, Mom, Dad, I don't really see an Instagram following, or I don't see exposure for our property on Instagram or Facebook. And you don't want to get called out for that kind of stuff, right? So Tom Ferry, anybody know Tom Ferry? One of the top real estate coaches. He loves what we're up to. He says your business is whatever Google says it is. Okay. And what's on Google is your social media. What's on Google is your reviews. So question always comes, have you Googled yourself lately? We're actually going to Google somebody today and look at their social media, and we're going to give you feedback on what to improve. And that's a really great way for you all to learn how this all works. How many of you have Googled yourself lately? Let me know in the chat. Have you gone to see what your customers actually see when they check you out?
Didn't see too many yeses.
Yeah, this is important because right now what's happening is I'm going to meet Gwelda at Starbucks, let's say, and Gwelda's going to say, I'd love to show you some homes. And I'm going to look up Gwelda and see if I should go look for homes with Gwelda, or I should go look for homes with Heidi, or I should go look for homes with JC. And based on what I see online, I might make my choice, right? Unless you had already built that like and trust previous to that, and that might be done through social media or otherwise. So 93% of real estate professionals are not optimized with their Google and social media presence. Huge hole, but huge opportunity for those that take it on. Yet everyone's Googling realtors, right? We did an analysis of 250,000 agent profiles. So we know the biggest mistakes that people are making online, and here they are. These are the most common mistakes we see when it comes to your social media and your digital presence. Based on real top producers, brand new agents, all of it, right? Number one thing is inconsistent social media. You're just not posting every day, right? And what that does is it doesn't create that consistency, but it also doesn't work in your favor because the social media algorithms, they want to see daily posting. They'll give you more exposure if you're posting every day, even if it's not you posting, like even if it's a service posting. Okay, that consistency is key. Then every once in a while, you should show up too. So the other one is lack of branding, right? You don't look like a professional online because there's a picture of a kitchen on your Facebook, or there's a picture of a golf course on your LinkedIn, right? You want to have your branding, your photo, your headshot, and your phone number. Many, many realtors, we don't see their phone numbers on their branding. It's like, you know, like Mary said, I was on the Taconic. If there was a huge billboard on the highway and Mary's stuck in traffic, and we see this huge billboard for a realtor and there's no phone number, kind of useless, right? Like not going to do much for you. That's what's happening online. Your digital billboards, which are on Facebook, they're on LinkedIn, they're on Google, they're on realtor.com. They're missing your branding and your phone number. Broken links and outdated information. I go on people's Facebook pages and I see broken links. I go on your Instagram and I don't see the right link there. Inappropriate or negative content, missing profiles, no Google business page. How many people on this call have a Google business page and have Google reviews? Let me know. And how many do not yet? Guelda says no. That's a huge opportunity, Guelda. Ashley says I don't. Yeah, this is actually the big, I'm talking about social media today, but I also want you to know that your Google business is where you can post. So it's like a social media platform, but it's also where people check out your reputation. All right, so let's keep going. Missing profiles or duplicate profiles, data not synchronized. I look you up on Zillow and maybe you did 50 deals last year, but on Zillow, it says 0 deals in the last 12 months. Now, if you're a brand new agent, I get it. But if you're an experienced agent, that could be a big missing. So how can you manage all this? Google, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and then your real estate profiles, realtor.com, Zillow.com, homes.com. It's very difficult to manage all this, but I'm going to give you the easy stuff today that you can do. And I'm going to give you a solution if you're interested. The consequences, if you don't do anything, though, is that you literally miss opportunities. You miss the whole opportunity of social media, which I'm going to tell you has literally changed my life. And I'm going to tell you a story about that. You're not going to have credibility, right? So all these people, everybody on here who said, I don't have a Google business page, you literally don't have credibility on Google right now. Huge missing. But that can be fixed really easily. You can get 25 Google reviews in less than a week if you work on it. Business deals can get lost as a result, okay? So I hate to hit everybody with the bad news, but 93% of realtors are failing when it comes to digital based on our data. And the good news is that those that are crushing it are really crushing it because everybody else is not, right? The people winning listings, it's mostly because of their online presence. So one of the things we help with is we organize your digital chaos, right? A lot of you live in this world of digital chaos. It's like my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my Instagram. I don't even know my passwords. What are you talking about, Alex? I haven't logged in forever. Well, we organize all of that. So that's something we can talk about. And I want you to have confidence, right? That you go out to a listing presentation or you meet somebody and you're like, check out my digital presence, not shy away from it like, oh, I hope they don't Google me, right? You want to go like with confidence into a meeting with a client and say, you know what, go Google me, check out my social media. Let's connect on Facebook. Let's connect on Instagram. Many of you are sitting in a database with hundreds of contacts. But here's a great question for you all. Have you connected your database to your social media? When you meet people, do you follow them on Instagram? When you meet people, do you friend them on Facebook? When you meet people, do you connect with them on LinkedIn? Do you ask them, hey, what platform do you like to use? And they go, oh, I hate Instagram, but I love LinkedIn. So let's connect on LinkedIn. Or I hate LinkedIn. I love Instagram. Let's follow each other on Instagram. The second you make that connection, you will be top of mind for them. You will stay in their world. If you grab their phone number and their address, I will tell you the likely future is they will go into your database, right? The database that you never send anything to. But if you connect with them on social media, you have an opportunity to stay in touch. So that's an important thing going forward. For social media to work, you need to start making it work with your contacts. You could give this assignment to your VA. You could give this assignment to your assistant. You could do it yourself. But look at your database and create a column for Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And say, have I connected with this person on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram? And if you started doing that today, imagine you meet 365 people, one person per day, and every time you connect with them, you'd have 365 new quality connections on social media. Do you think that'd be valuable to be in front of 365 people on social media on a daily basis? That's what's possible. That's what's happening for a lot of our clients. And I'll show you how easy this is. Does that make sense? Let me know if you're following me. Say, hey, I'm following. If this is, too advanced, say too advanced.
Yeah, I saw some head nods. Guelda says following in the chat. And Alex, I think you made a good point there, right? You don't know if the person that you're connecting with is, leaning more towards one channel or towards the other. So that's why I think it's a good idea to generally post on all of your channels so that you're always putting yourself in front of pretty much all of your sphere of influence, right?
Exactly. And here's the great news, everybody. Back in the day, like years ago, you had to post individually on each one of these platforms. Now there's technology out there where you can post in one place and it goes on all the platforms. That's going to make your life so much easier, right? Like I dreamed of these solutions when I started in social media, but I didn't have them. I had to go post, spend 10 minutes on Facebook, spend 10 minutes on LinkedIn, then go on Instagram, then create a YouTube thing. Now I do it in one place and it goes everywhere. And I get all the analytics to know what's working and what's not working. So let's keep going here. A little bit about our company, just so you know, RealGrader.ai is our company. We're an AI-powered digital marketing system for the trusted professional. We help over 50,000 agents in the country. We are a now approved supplier for Anywhere, EXP, Berkshire Hathaway, Coldwell Banker, ERA, Century 21, Sotheby's, Corcoran, Better Homes and Gardens. Gino Blafari, the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, uses our service. The CEO of EXP uses our digital card every day. Many leaders at Coldwell Banker use us. Just to give you some background, we've been around for a while. Now, the question is, are you approaching online presence like a master, or do you approach online presence more like this? And what I want to do is reduce your stress around this and give you easy things to do, because it doesn't have to be so overwhelming, right? It's a lot, but now there's great technology out there that makes it easy. And if you look at the biggest influencers in the industry, they're not doing it the hard way. They're doing it the easy way. They're using the technologies, they're using the systems, and I'll show you what that's all about. So I'd like you to grade yourself now. Let's get real with each other. 1 through 100, if I was a consumer looking at you, what grade would I give you on your online presence and your social media? Would I give you a 0 because you're invisible online? Or would I give you 100 because you rock and you took care of everything? Would I give you a 50 because you got some of the stuff done, but some not done? Awesome. Guelda's like super honest. She's like, I'm 0. I'm just not doing it yet. Heidi says 0. Ashley says 50. Randy says 50. Awesome. So now you see, like, we're clear that there's potential, right? I love when you can be at a 0, because if I was at a 95, it's going to be hard for me to find the improvements to get to 100. When I'm at a 0, it's like, oh, I can do anything right now, and that's going to be better than what I'm doing right now, right? So that's an opportunity for you all, not like, oh, feel bad that you're not doing it. Say, oh, wow, I'm so glad I came on this webinar today because now I can do something about it, right? So dabbling versus going all in. Dabbling is like I have a few lights up on the house. All in is the entire neighborhood knows about me. And now I want you to look at this from the point of view of social media. Social media is like, if I'm dabbling, I post once a month, barely anybody sees my posts. All in is like, I post every day, I'm in front of people every day, I'm on all social media. That's all in. Okay? This is what all in looks like on social media. This is Deborah Beagle. She's posting on Facebook. She's posting on LinkedIn. If you look at her branding, it's consistent across the board. She's on Instagram. She's on YouTube. She's got 1,000 reviews on Google, right? So I just want to show you what's possible out there. I'm not saying you're all going to get to 1,000 reviews overnight, but it is possible. And it's actually it's very doable. I know that sounds crazy, because you're looking, a lot of you are like, I'm a 0, Alex. How am I going to get to Deborah Beagle status? Well, there's technology that does it. She doesn't do this on her own. She uses technology to do it, right? She uses shortcuts. She uses hacks. So that's what I'm going to give you today, is some hacks. And I put together, Mary, for everybody, and you can share this with anybody on the replay too. I put together what I call the most incredible free gift I could give you. I put together a bunch of resources, and I'm giving them away for all of you, because whether you're at a 0 or you're at an 80 or you're at a 90, This is going to be useful to you. And I'm just all about taking action. So we wrote all of these guidebooks, a guidebook for Facebook, a guidebook for LinkedIn. They're all PDFs. I'm going to let you have all of them. They live in the National Association of Realtors store. And there that you have to be a member and there's a value provided with it, but I'm allowed to, because I wrote them, I'm allowed to give them away whenever I want, right? So I want to give all of these away to you. So I'm going to give you that link. There's no catch on that. I'm going to give you the guidebooks. I am also going to give you the top 14 AI tools that I think could be valuable for you, like really great AI tools. I'm also going to give you a website for free. I know, it's like, how are you doing this, Alex? Because we built the technology, so I'm allowed to give it away for free if I want to. And I just want you all to take action, right? So this is not only a website, but it's also a digital card. So if you see on the right, it's a digital card. And I built it in such a way that it's so easy to use. And all you have to do to get all of this stuff is text the word free to that phone number. And I want you to do it now so that you receive it and you believe me that I'm just like, yeah, Alex really did give me this stuff. So if you text the word free to 516-400-4161, you're going to get a free digital card and a free website. And part of why I'm doing this is like, you know, and even to Mary, I believe so strongly in the value of this digital card and this website that I'm willing to give it away for free. Yes, we do have a paid version that has more features, but this one is amazing. It's a full website. It's a full digital card. You can start using it today, and it'll help you start building connections on social media. And all of these guidebooks will help you build your profiles online. So just text the word free to 516-400-4161. Once you do that, it's going to auto respond and say, hey, it's RealGrader. We got your message. Click the link, add us to your contacts, and provide your information. If for any reason the city doesn't work, just use a random city like New York City or Miami Beach. We're not looking at that. This is just the fastest way for me to deliver these links to you. As soon as you fill that in, you will receive the 4 links: the link to the guidebooks, the link to the AI tools, the link to the free digital card. Once somebody did that and received the links, just say, I got them in the chat so we know it's working for everybody. And Jose, you want to give that a test? I tested it this morning, but just want to make sure it's working.
Yeah. And it looks like Ashley already texted in and she got the text back.
Excellent. Awesome. Guelda got it too, so I know it's working. Super. I'll give you all just another minute to grab those freebies.
I just want to say thank you
Yeah, no problem.
very
Of
much.
course. Yeah, you got it. Listen, I used to build websites and we used to charge $4,000 for them. And then eventually I got it down to like $1,500. And then I kept going and I'm like, all right, how low can I get the price? And now we got it to a place where we can just give it away, right? So my biggest thing is actually use it, you know, because we give away these tools, we give away these tips. They're really valuable. But at the end of the day, I see a lot of people not using it. It's like, oh, why didn't you use it? Like this really works. Awesome. All set with the links. I got it. All right, super. Now, once you get those links, take your time after this training, right? And go through and set up your digital card and your website. That's all in one. And it literally is a website that will show up instantly. Here's another tip for you. If you want to get a domain name, the National Association of Realtors has a free domain name for the first year. So you could have like Guelda, you could have Guelda.brown. Sorry, you could have GueldaBrown.realtor and have that go right to your website. Otherwise, you're going to use instacart.co/Guelda Brown, or you could go buy a domain, but realtor.com gives you a free domain for the first year. You can cancel it after the first year or keep it. It's $39 a year after that. That's for the domain name. I believe using
is that through NAR, Alex?
That's through that's through the National Association of Realtors. They provide that for free for the first year. And you go to get.realtor. So that gives you like a really great start. If you're a brand new agent, that's like a great way to get started. If you're an experienced agent, this is a great way to even save money because you might be spending a lot of money on a website that may or may not be producing leads, right? This thing is a lead generating tool that you can share at open houses, at Starbucks, wherever you meet somebody, with a QR code customized to you. Okay. Awesome. Gwilda says, I just won the lotto. Awesome. Well, that's what you get for showing up, right? You show up to things like this and there's goodies at the end of it, right? So let's jump into a little bit of training here that's really valuable for you. The power of Facebook, okay? Facebook is a game changer for me. It changed my life, right? I was getting divorced 5 years ago, in a rough spot, happened to be scrolling on Facebook. I see this woman, Valeria, who's the sister of my friend Yulia. I friend request her. And next thing you know, we connect. We send a message to each other. Hey, I'm getting divorced. Things are happening. You know, my wife has already moved on. I'm not yet. And Valeria says, well, same boat for me. She was getting divorced too. We actually both got divorced on the same month. Crazy story, right? Like, who would have thought? And here we are 3 years later doing a photo shoot together. She had a daughter. I had 2 daughters. And now we have a blended family with 3 daughters. And we just got a new cat. So we got, so this is like Facebook literally changed my life. This is why I believe in the power of relationships and the power of Facebook in social media, because you don't know who you're going to meet. And I encourage all of you to just talk to people, whether it's on social media, not strangers, not stalkers, be careful. But I'm saying talk to people on social media, talk to people in an elevator. The other day I met a gentleman in an elevator. I turned to him and I'm like, hey, how's the event? And he's like, great. And I go, what do you do? And he's like, I'm a venture capitalist. I said, amazing. I'm raising money for my company. Next thing you know, he wants my pitch deck. We have a meeting and now he wants to invest in my company. Had I not started the conversation, nothing would have happened. Okay. So on social media, you do have to start conversations with your clients, with your prospects in order for things to happen. You might end up in a relationship like me. Who knows? Right? So 5 easy steps for Facebook. Okay. These are 5 easy things you can do on Facebook that will start to wake up your Facebook. This is your personal Facebook. Okay. Not your business one. Your business one is cool, but your personal one is where the relationships get made. And all of you are sitting on a gold mine with your database. So number 1 is you have to upload a new headshot. You probably haven't done this in a while. And Facebook loves when you post a new headshot. Why? They tell everybody that you posted a new headshot. So the whole database gets woken up. You got to upload a new banner in the background. I recommend you upload the banner first, and then you upload the headshot second. You need to block time for social media. Many of you don't block time for it, so it's not one of your prospecting activities. You probably block time to make phone calls. You probably block time for email. You need to block 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day for social media. Not to post necessarily, but just to engage with your contacts. Send your people messages of encouragement. Say hi to people. Tell them you're grateful for them, right? Like let's liven up the world and like spread a little love, because it's not just about posting content and scrolling. It's about engaging and creating a relationship, right? You want to use attractive imagery. You want to engage and send direct messages. Now, here's the biggest hack in engaging. Most people comment on posts and they like posts. That is cute and great, but if you send a direct message to somebody about their post, that is way more valuable. That will create engagement. That will create connection. I'll give you the perfect example. It's my birthday, not today. It was my birthday on May 27th, and 200+ people commented on my Facebook. Happy birthday, Alex. Happy birthday, Alex. Amazing. So grateful that they did. And there was 5 people that sent me a direct message. I remember those 5 people. They stood out. So a direct message actually has you stand out compared to just a comment and a like. Okay? So check this out. On your Facebook, you will see a cover image like this. Maybe not like this. Maybe you'll just have a picture of something. I made a nice cover image for myself. And you'll see a photo. If you notice, it says edit cover photo. And here it says the picture of the camera. That's how you edit your headshot on Facebook. And I recommend all of you do this today. like upload a new headshot. You can always change it, but you go upload the new headshot like this. Let's say you're on mobile. I click my little headshot and you want to say something about your new headshot. So what do you want to say? I would say, I have not updated my photo in a while. How are you all doing? So simple, so effective. Do you know what will happen? Watch. Stream of comments from people that you haven't heard of from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And they're like, what are you up to? And you're like, I'm in real estate. And they're like, really? My sister wants to sell her home. You will be surprised. I've seen listing appointments come out of this little tactic. It not only wakes up your Facebook, it lets everybody know. And if you want, you could even say, I have not updated my phone in a while. I've been working on my real estate business. How are you all doing? And they're like, oh, you're in real estate. Oh, I didn't know, right? But you start all these conversations, and then here's the key point. Respond to everybody. Respond in the comment and send them a direct message. And you will start 10, 20, 30, 80 new conversations with people that are in your sphere who now know you're in real estate, and maybe they would need help or their family needs help. Do you get where I'm going? This works, like no question. It's just whether you respond to all the people that are now reaching out to you. Do you know how difficult it would be you can't do a phone call that says, hey, I just updated my headshot. I just wanted you to know, and call 80 people. You can't. This does that. Okay, so who's going to take that on? This is like the most powerful little hack right here for your Facebook. It will wake up your Facebook. Awesome. I love it. Gwilda's like all in. So check it out. This is Anna Benavides, one of our clients. Okay, she's posting every day on her Facebook. When I say aesthetically pleasing posts, use Canva. Don't try to create this stuff yourself. Canva has free tools all over the place. So she has this beautiful virtual reality post. She has content going out every day. We post for her, right? So we have a system where we post on behalf of our clients. She's got stuff going out nice and clean. This is what you want to look like on Facebook, right? She's got a great headshot. She's got a great cover image, and she's posting. She looks super professional, right? This is what you want to all strive for, okay? These are all her posts on Facebook. Look, all of them aesthetically pleasing, nice and clean. It's not about, spending hours trying to figure this stuff out. It's about doing it consistently. These are more of her posts that we've made for her. So now I'm going to jump into Instagram. Instagram, same deal. Instagram, update your photo and update your bio if you have not done that in a while. That's going to wake up the algorithm. What's the most effective way to post on Instagram? Anybody know? Is it to post a post? Is it to post a reel? Or is it to post a story? How many of you use Instagram? Let me know in the chat. If you're using Instagram pretty good or barely ever. Vanessa says I do. So listen, there's a lot of things you can do on Instagram. You can go live. You can do a post. You can do a reel. You can do a story. Now I'm going to tell you what's the most effective use of your time. Create reels. Now, why do I say create reels? Because a reel gets posted as a post. It also gets posted in your reels, and you can share it to your story. Then you can also share it to your Facebook story. So from one post, you can get it in 4 different places. You can't do that with a post. You can't do that with a story. So a reel actually gets all of them. Do you get me? So if there was one thing for you to learn on Instagram, it would be learn reels. At least for now, until the newer technology comes, right? But that's the most effective use of your time. Then start connecting with your people. People are going to follow you, follow them back, send them a direct message. You're going to follow people. They're going to follow you back. Send them a direct message. If your clients are posting stories, comment on their stories, and they're going to go right into your direct message. Okay? You get the theme here. The theme is direct message is what wins because nobody's doing it. Everybody's commenting. Everybody's liking. Barely anybody is sending direct message. In fact, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Send me a direct message, and you'll see how fast I reply. My Instagram is alex.montalenti. Why am I going to reply fast? Because it's easy. Why am I going to reply fast? Because I'm going to see your message, because I'm not bombarded with 1,000 emails, right? If you tried to send me an email right now, good luck. I'll probably get back to you next week because I get so many emails. If you send me a direct message on Instagram, I'll get back to you right away. Crazy, right? But that's the world we're moving in, is like, where can you reach people where they're not bombarded? You know, if you're jamming your just listed, just sold postcard into somebody's mailbox that's full, chances are they're not going to read it. But if you put your just listed, just sold in their mailbox and it's empty, okay, they're going to see that thing, right? So you're looking for the empty mailboxes. Direct messenger on Facebook and Instagram is an empty mailbox waiting for your message. Do we get it? Let me know if you get it. Say I got it in the chat. This is my Instagram, by the way. So just so you can see the name, if you want to take a screenshot, feel free to connect with me. I post a lot of great stuff. This is where you can edit your headshot and your bio. It's in the edit profile section of your Instagram. This is what a reel looks like. And notice reels get way more exposure than a regular post. And if you want to post something on Instagram, you've got a big plus sign on the bottom. Okay, you hit the plus sign, and then you can choose to post a reel right here on the very bottom. You see it scrolls over, post, story, reel. If you see a post from somebody else and you want to repost their post, so you don't even have to create the content, you go to the 3 dots on the top right of the post, and you have an option that says remix. And remix means you take their content and you remix it and make it your content by adding a word or a sticker or a hashtag. This is a little advanced. I do a whole Instagram training, which we can talk about later. But this is Ana Maria Benavides's Instagram. We're posting for her every day, including reels. She's got a really nice, clean, professional Instagram. This is what you want your Instagram to look like, okay? So let's do this. Guelda says, can you repeat which one, Guelda? About the posting the reel?
Never mind. I'll get it when you guys resend, because
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
past
I went
that.
a little
It's okay.
fast. I went a little faster, but
No,
yeah.
it's fine. No worry. Thank you.
Awesome. So let me ask you, what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I think
Whether you got a Facebook takeaway or an Instagram takeaway? Go ahead, Jose.
I think the biggest takeaway right now is to get out there and take action. You know, don't just listen to the advice and write notes, actually go and do something about it. You know, I saw everyone fired up when you were talking about Facebook, waking up your algorithm, connecting with your sphere of influence. Now it's about going out there and actually doing it, right? Putting it into practice and seeing the results and playing around with it and testing it yourself.
Absolutely. Awesome. So, all right, Guelda, do you want to learn something right now? Can I put you in the hot seat and Google you? I can't hear you. You unmute.
Yeah, you can Google Gelda 20. I think it's Gelda 20, Gelda Brown. I forget. You see how bad I am?
Oh, it's all good.
Guelda Brown. That Brown? I don't even go on it. So that's how bad I am.
No problem. So you'll be surprised what's there for you already, right?
Nothing.
So
Let me see.
there could be some stuff. All right, perfect. So here it is, right? So the first thing
Yeah,
we see
hold
for Guelda is we don't see a Google business page, which would be on the right-hand side. And I'll just show an example of what that would look like. So here's Linda Skolnick. This is what a Google business page, a photo of yourself. She's got 39 reviews. You see how that builds instant credibility? Like if I Googled Guelda and I saw Google reviews, I'd be like, oh, she's been around. She's got all these reviews, and she could have just gotten the business yesterday, but it wouldn't matter because this is already showing up on the page, right? So now if we go back here, the first thing I see is your realtor.com. Everybody gets a realtor.com. Now your realtor.com is blank, right? So we want to make sure that we populate this with a banner image, bio, etc. And Guelda's not alone. Like realtor.com is notorious for, they build profiles for everybody, but then you need to go in and update it, right? So all of you need to do that. And what's nice about realtor.com is that if you have reviews anywhere, you can copy and paste them into realtor.com. Okay, through the dashboard. So you can have reviews on realtor.com instantly. So if we keep going down, I'm going to check out your Facebook. So notice there isn't that much for Guelda Online. Usually if I Google an agent, I'm going to see a bunch of stuff on page 1. This is you or not you?
That's me.
That's you? Okay, perfect. So this is your personal Facebook, right?
Mhm.
So this is your opportunity to update this headshot with more of a zoomed in headshot,
Okay.
right? And that's where we're going to say, hey, everybody, I've been busy. I've been working on my real estate business. You know, now I'm ready to go. How are you all doing? And then you're going to see the stream of comments, right? You're going to update this banner with something, and then you can keep posting on here, right?
Can I
But-
ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I just want to know, is it okay? Because I didn't want to mix my personal with real estate. I don't know. And then I've heard also that Facebook, if it's a business, it could shut you down if you use your personal for business. I'm just so
Correct.
not sure.
So you want to have both. Everybody should have both. A personal
Mhm.
profile where you're connecting with people, and a business profile where you're posting your listings and content and things like that. Now, on your personal profile, you can talk about real estate, but you really shouldn't post listings, because the truth is your friends don't want to see your listings. They want to see
I
you.
don't want to come listen on my personal either.
Right. But you do want to have a personal page, and you do want to make sure that occasionally you share something from your business page to your personal page. That's allowed. Okay.
Okay.
So we keep looking here. We don't see much for her, right? So I mean, this is the idea for everybody. Like, ideally, I want to look somebody up in real estate, and I want to see, like, let's say we look up Linda again. I want to see her Google. I want to see her realtor.com with branding like this, right? I want to see reviews and recommendations. I want to see her Instagram. So we go to Linda's Instagram. Notice how she's using it, so it's showing up on page 1. And here she says, I'm ranked #1 agent in Westport. So she's legit, right? So, and that's what we want to come across as. If they look you up on any of these profiles, you look like the legit realtor that's been in business for a while, right? If we keep going, we look at her Facebook. Here's her Facebook business page. Again, nice and consistent, right? And she's posting. So that's what you all want to look at, is how do you get all of this moving in that direction, right? So let me go back over here. Okay, so here's one thing I'm going to offer, another freebie for you all. And I think you already got it in the links that I sent you. But if you want an audit of your online presence, Jose is here. He's happy to do an audit for anybody. And if you want an audit, all you got to do is text audit. And what is an audit? An audit is a free call where we dive in and we look at your Facebook, your Instagram, your Google business, your realtor, your Zillow, all your sites, and we tell you what needs to improve. And then if you need our help, we have a service that fixes it all for you. So if you're interested in getting a free audit, just text audit to that same phone number, and then you'll get a calendar link, and you can schedule time with us to get a free audit.
Let's make it even easier. Instead of texting the word audit, just text the word Jose, and that way I can text you my personal calendar so that we can meet one-on-one.
Perfect.
And I'm going ahead and putting it here in the chat as well. So for anyone that would like to do the same exercise that we're doing right now with Guelda, where we take a look at your Google results, you know, we point out any gaps that we might find in your online presence, go ahead and text the word Jose, and I'll go ahead and I'll text you my direct calendar link to book some time to go over everything.
Excellent. Once you do that, just say done or scheduled in the chat so we know it worked for somebody.
See. All right, yeah, a few came in.
All right, awesome. So we talked a little bit about Facebook. We talked about Instagram. We talked about connecting your database for social media, right? So here's a quick summary of some action steps you can take, right? Number 1 is on Facebook, update your headshot. and put that message. Important that you put the message, hey, I haven't been on here in a while, been working on my real estate business. How are you all doing? When those come in, make sure you respond to everybody. Okay. That's for Facebook. Number 2 is Instagram. Make sure you update your headshot and your bio on Instagram too. Number 3 is start using direct message to reach out to people on Facebook and Instagram. And you'll notice that you'll start getting more and more conversations with people. And then number 4 is try to post a reel. Go mess it up. Go break it. Then delete it. Then post another one. Then delete it. It's not a big deal, right? Like action over perfection, everybody, is really key. You know, my kids are so fast on social media. They don't care what they're posting on there, right? They just go break stuff. Now, I know as a realtor, you're like, hey, I got to be professional. So great. So create a professional post, see if you like it, then hit post. And if you don't like it, hit delete, right? It's not that big a deal, but it's more important that you start to learn it. The only way you're going to practice is by practicing, right? The only way you're going to get good at it is by continuous practice, right? Consistent practice. So what's your biggest takeaways? What are you going to take action on? Let me know in the chat. Because information alone never helped anyone. It's all about the action. So let's see, put it in the chat. What are you going to commit to? Something that you're going to take on. It could be one thing. It could be 3 things. Just something that you're like, you know what? This was a great class. I'm going to do this. Excellent. Guelda says, I'm going to update my Instagram. I love it. Ashley says, posting more content. Super. Awesome. So here's my question for you all. Who needs help with social media? Who feels like I could use some more help? I could use some more training. I could use content posted for me every day, because I'm going to offer something to you all that I think would be really beneficial. It's optional. The training was the training, and now I have an opportunity. If you want to work with our company, I've got something that I think can really help your business. And we've done it for thousands of clients, so I know it works. Here's what it is. So our company is called RealGrader.ai, and we have a program called Influencer. And what Influencer is we give you training 5 days a week, 1-hour Zoom calls that you can join as many as you want. We give you a social media management tool so you can post on all your platforms from one place. We give you content and automatically post the content every single day. So now your Instagram has content, your Facebook has content, your LinkedIn, your Google business, professional content, just like Anna Maria had every single day. We've got different galleries of content, so it really works. Plus, we give you our dashboard, which gives you all kinds of resources, tools, and training. So it doesn't matter how often you post. With our platform, we're going to post every day for you. And you can choose to opt out. You could choose to post in addition to what we're doing, but at the very least, especially for some of you that barely post, something's going to happen every single day on all of your social media. And that's the step 1 to social media, is have that consistency. Okay, so what we're doing is we're leveraging technology here to have content like this, right? So here you have one of our clients. We're posting for her every single day. The one I showed you for Anna Maria, we're posting every day. This is the social media management tool we give you. So we give you a tool where you can connect your Facebook, your Instagram, your Google. And the best part is if you don't know how to connect them, we connect them with you. So we'll get on a call with you and connect these accounts for you. You will see all the analytics in one place to know how it's doing. This is the tool that lets you post on all the platforms in one shot. So you come in here, you create a post, and then you select all the accounts you want to post to, and boom, it posts on all of them all at once. So you don't have to waste time going one by one by one. You leverage our training and support. So these are our 5 Zoom classes that we provide every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Every Monday, there's a training with me. That's like the welcome new members training. Every Tuesday, we do a training called Influencer Support, where you can ask any questions on video, literally raise your hand. Hey, I got a question, I'm stuck. Every Wednesday, we teach you how to do social media, how to post, when to post, how to use the platform. Every Thursday, we teach you how to use the digital card so you can get more reviews on Google, so you can make more connections with your sphere. And every Friday, I do a training. The last 3 trainings I did was Instagram 101. I did a 3-part series. Now I'm jumping into Facebook, and I keep alternating to cover different subjects. So like today, you got a taste of a little bit of Facebook, a little bit of Instagram, a little bit of Google, but I do a full 1 hour session every Friday. That's included in the program as well. You also get our starter course. So we have videos on every single platform: Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn, YouTube. And Mary, you haven't seen this, but this is our new resource gallery. So now they've got all the videos all in one place. It's pretty wild. It helps you win more business. So we have Chris Eckert here. He did 4 deals from Google and social media last year. You can call him and ask him about the program. He's a raving fan. We have Sheila Doney that did an $8,000 commission and 6 deals total just from her Google business page. We also give you the pro version of the digital card. So I gave you a free version of the digital card. This is the custom one that has video. So you have a video enabled website now. You've got Google reviews. You've got all different features and functionality. And this is how easy the digital card is. Whether you use the free version I gave you or you go for this program, this is how it looks. You'll have a QR code and you can share your card with anybody by text or by QR code. It captures the other person's information, whether you have the free version or the pro version. So now an email gets sent to everybody that you meet, which is huge, right? You meet somebody at Starbucks, they put in their information, an email gets sent to them with all your information, you get an email with all their information, and they get stored in your database. So this is how you build your database. Plus, you can look people up on Facebook, Instagram, and Google automatically through this tool. We add video, we add custom links. So now if you go for this program called Influencer, we're going to soup up your digital card to the next level, right? You're going to be able to get reviews easily on Google. Monica Code, she got 22 new reviews in 11 days using this program. She has 62 reviews on Google. She started with 0, okay? So in the program, she got up to 62 reviews. Lisa Angel got 6 new reviews in 1 day using the digital card. Here's Anna Benavida. She has 134 Google reviews. She just sent me this message Saturday, September 21st. I'm so excited. Today I did a seminar on the NAREP 10 principles. And after the seminar, I used my digital card to get Google reviews. I got 5 new reviews. It made my phone ring and a new listing appointment. Yay, I thought I shared. Thank you for showing me how to use it at the convention. This tool is super powerful. You just have to use it, right? So secret number 3 is if you're ready to be an influencer, if you want us to help you with all of this, we made it really affordable. This is the most affordable I can make it. The total value is $10,000 a year. But what I did for you all is I brought, actually, let me show you this. So total value is $10,000 a year. This is Anna Benavides. These are her posts on Google. So we're posting on her Google business every day. These are her posts on Facebook that we're posting every day, on Instagram and on LinkedIn. And we added a bonus now. We can post YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels for you. So these are her posts, her Reels on Instagram, and these are her YouTube Shorts that we post for her on YouTube. She does nothing now on social media. We do it all for her automatically, right? The only thing she's doing is using our digital card to get more reviews so that her phone rings even more. And this is her digital card that we customized for her. She's at EXP. That's $199 value. Just the digital card. So everything that's included in this program called Influencer, we give you a social media management platform. We give you connecting all your accounts. We give you the Zoom trainings 5 days a week. We give you monthly coaching. We give you access to all of our past videos and trainings, all of this. And if all this did was get you 1 client, would it be worth it? Is the question I like to ask. And here's the price. No contract, month to month, so that if we're showing you value, you stay with the program. It's normally $197 a month, and I brought it down to $97 a month. No contract. So you literally can sign up, try it for a month, but you're going to love it because we're going to be posting for you every day, and you're going to get the training 5 days a week. Come as many times as you'd like. And all you got to do to get started for this program is text the number 97 to that same phone number, and we'll send you the link to sign up. Really easy process. You go through the process, you sign up. On Monday, you join me on the welcome call. On Tuesday, you get your accounts connected with our team. And on Thursday, we're already posting on all your platforms. That's how fast it moves. We've done this for thousands of agents. It works really smooth. You just have to participate, and we take care of getting everything lined up for you. Then you have access to the training and the content's going out on all 5 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, and YouTube. So if that's something you're interested in, text 97 to 516-400-4161. You can also scan this QR code and it would take you right to it. But Mary knows, back in the day, I used to do a program where we would optimize all your platforms and it would cost like $1,500. And what was missing was we weren't posting on people's social media yet. So last year we spent a whole year basically rebuilding our software, and we launched this new service where we're posting every day for our clients. They are absolutely loving it because now they can focus on the business or real estate, focus on their relationships, while content is going out on all 5 platforms, right? And we're giving you the training 5 days a week. So if you want to keep growing, we're available to support you. And the best part, no contract. So all you're committing to today is a $97 investment, and then monthly $97, as long as you see the value in the program. Hopefully I can't make it any more affordable than that. Otherwise I'd be a nonprofit organization. But I wanted to create something that gives you all results, helps you build that consistent branding online, and really helps you take it to the next level. And I have clients that literally are closing deals straight from their social media. And I have clients that did the program, they love the social media, but they don't do any of the training. It's how you want to do it. But if you go all in on this, I guarantee you're going to see results. And Guelda has a question. What if you're a listing agent? How do you post properties that are actual? So if you're a listing agent and you have properties to post, is that what you're saying? How do you post them? You would use our social media management program to go in, and you would post the listing, and it would automatically post on all your platforms.
Got you.
Super easy to use. And we teach you every Wednesday how to do this.
Okay, just thank you.
Yeah. So that is that, and that's what's included in the program if you want to take a screenshot. But if you scan the QR code or you text 97 to that number, you will see everything that's included there. This is a special price. Online, we charge $197 a month, but for the Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors, I brought it all the way down to $97. So you're saving $100 a month, and the price is grandfathered in, grandmothered in. Like, we don't change the price on you. You're basically getting in at a great price.
That is a very great deal, Alex.
Can't do it any.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to make it something that's actionable and gets results, you know?
And we will be sending around, we are recording this, so we'll be sending this around later today when it's finished. It's a YouTube recording.
Awesome. Awesome, everybody. This is how you sign up, just so you know. If you get to the screen, it'll say 97 a month instead of 197. You put in your first name, your last name, your email, and you literally create your account right now. So it's not like you're going to wait. You're going to sign up today. You'll have instant access to all the trainings, all the recordings, the social media course, the social media management platform. It's all available right now, right through this program. And literally you add your information and boom, you put in your credit card info, and then you can say goodbye to your fear and stress around online presence, because now you've got a full team. We have 27 professionals on our team that are here to support you 5 days a week, whatever you need, and keep the ball rolling for you, keep you growing.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you, Alex, and thank you for all those great tips too. I think we can all agree. I mean, some of them are very easy, just as simple as changing your profile picture.
Absolutely.
And it is true, because when I've done that, you hear from people that, oh, I haven't heard from this one in years, and you know.
Exactly. You wake up the whole database.
Yeah. Okay, does anyone else have any more questions for Alex or Jose? Nope. All right, great. Thank you both for such a great presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you all for attending. And I will be sending this around, the recording will be sending around, hopefully this afternoon we'll have it, or tomorrow morning.
Excellent.
Great.
Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Thank
Hope to
you.
connect with you all on
Thank
Instagram.
you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.